Hello, thanks for stumbling on my video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to throw a small ball on the wheel. So this first part that I'm doing here is I'm going to clean off the bat, get that ready. My clay is already wedged and ready to go. So as soon as I get this bat off, I can start doing the first thing, which is centering. How I center is a cone. So essentially what I'm doing is with my left hand I'm using the palm of my hand, and with my right hand I'm using my fingertips. I'm squeezing those together and it makes it go up. You can see I'm doing that a couple times here. Now the second part for centering is I'm going down. So my left hand is doing the same thing, still the palm, but my right hand is now switching to the top. Sometimes I use my thumb, sometimes I use my fist. Depends on what I'm doing. Since I'm doing a bowl, I'm going to end up using my fist with my right hand. So again, centering, 2 steps, super simple, up and then down. Right there I'm using my fist to get the final part. There we go, nice and centered, ready to rock and roll. Now I'm going to be compressing the bottom here. Pulling that out, you see, pulling straight to my 6 o'clock. It's very important from here on out that I use as little friction as possible. I like this technique that I'm doing here because it sets me up to get some good walls going. It's kind of a cheater way to get going. So you can see here I'm using my fingertips. I'm working from 6 to 3 just solely because of how the wheel is spinning. My hands are connected in some way. I find that keeps it stronger together. So I'm just squeezing with my fingertips, going up. So from here on out, I'm kind of just shaping. I'm not necessarily thinning out the walls as much. Getting it closer to what I want. You can see I'm constantly going back to that rim to make sure it's smooth and thick, because I want a nice thick rim if I'm going to use this. Mopping out the inside, I'm going to grab a rib. You can see I'm using the curved part of the rib here to get that final shape that I want. I can't necessarily achieve that with my fingers. It's just easier to use the rib. So I'm going to come back with a sponge, mop out the inside, and you can see the rim is just a little bit wonky, but that can be fixed by using a bridge method there at 6 o'clock. So something you really need to focus on is as little friction as possible. I see a lot of people use a lot of their hands, but it's just not going to be good. Right there, I'm just getting the excess of the clay off so I don't have to do as much trimming later. Putting the final touch on it. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you learned something.